Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris, the life-seeded series. I'm your host, Cosfade. It's episode 31. It's here at 2522. This is what the galaxy looks like. Oops. Sometimes I forgot the controls to this game when it's been a little while since I've played it. We are trying to take over the galaxy. No end date is set. We just win when we get to the end, when we conquer everybody else, and the only thing that's left is our League of Non-Aligned Powers, our Federation one. It's the only one left. We just conquered some punks up here in the Silicon Manifold. Got the area, which is too bad. We wanted it, but that's okay. We have integration happening. We're gonna go after the Boki Hive when they're done being at war with these fools. That way we can try to vassalize them. And we have rising unemployment everywhere else. And not enough ring world space to put people on it. So we're currently trying to build ring worlds. And in fact, can we build ring world site? We're lacking influence. We can't even start another one. We got two underway. They are where? One there and one there. So we got these two right here. I gotta remember where those are at. And in the meantime, we have planets that we can move people to. We have some planets being terraformed into Gaia worlds. That's what the G's are for over here that I have labeled these with. Everything that's a G is a Gaia world. Everything that is a T is a Tomb world. And we're trying to move people around and get them on planets where they have jobs. So we're going to start the episode with that little bit of mundaneness. We have lots of unemployed pops because it's one of those things I tend to ignore when I'm in the middle of a war, which we were doing. So here are ring worlds that have space. So we're going to do that. We're going to go down here and move people around, and we don't care what their habitability is. We don't need to know that because we're moving him to a ring world, or if we were moving him to a Gaia world, that would be even better. I mean, it'd be the same, basically. So you move them. We move a couple additional pops so they have some room to grow. But we have so many unemployed people that we're going to meet our limits very quickly of what our ring worlds can hold. I can't believe how many pops we had. So for instance, this ring world over here that has all these jobs, ring M, is not going to have those jobs very, very quickly. Our empire is growing rapidly. I don't want all these unemployed pops just hanging around. That we got a lot of them in that last episode. Man, this is amazing. Okay, so we're going to switch here. I don't know how many that took care of. Ring M. Let's move to ring L and move. Is 15 people here. So this is just one of those things you gotta do. Lots of people. So we need more space. That's one of the things that's become abundantly clear. We're gonna have to look for more than ring worlds. We're gonna see if we can move some people to some other planets as well. And if we can find any more planets in some of the newly acquired space that we have. Because we did acquire some things. So ring L, let's move to ring M, still has 28 left. So these jobs are going to get filled up quickly. There goes our empire being just incredibly productive. But we're in a good position to win this game. We just gotta kind of fight through the last little bits here. And by that I mean just conquer the last few holdouts. There's some holdouts. Ring L, we overpopulated that. We'll have to switch that back, or we'll have to go look and see what it's building and see if it's going to take care of its unemployment shortly. Ring J. Goodness gracious, Belgian Prime. 11 unemployed workers there. I didn't think that war lasted that long. I didn't think that last episode lasted that long, and here it is. We have unemployment running rampant. That's why we're getting all those messages telling us, hey, you've got all these people doing nothing. It's like, yeah, I know. It's not great, is it? Ring M still has 13 that can accept. So, oh my goodness. Our empire. We just got oh, there's a ruler that was unemployed. Let's move him over. He'll get a chance to rule on that. He's got a chance to rule on that ring world if we keep putting pops on it and it grows really quickly. He's got a chance to actually get a job. 9 people on that planet. So, oh my goodness. Your empire management simulator right here. You wanted to run an empire. This is what it's like. It's trying to find people jobs. It's that movie, Dave. Have you ever seen that? It's such a great film. Such a neat movie. The guy who looks like the President of the United States. The President gets sick. They notice he looks just like him. And the government doesn't, so they want him to stand in for the real president. But he's I think if I remember the film correctly, he even has to fool the president's wife, who I think is Sigourney Weaver, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. It's been a long time since I watched that movie. I think it was Kevin Kline who's in it. It's very good. It's a very cute little story. It's one of those little mistaken identity kind of stories with a twist on it. Impersonator stories. Alright, let's munge through the rest. Let's start at the bottom where you got some of these. What do we have here? This place has a bunch of jobs. So the Habs, some of these Habs just, they have people and they don't know what to do with it. This planet needs more housing. Oh, but they're building. I just need to let some of that stuff build. Like this. This has 4 more jobs, but no more housing. So what do we do with that? Do we take this? Provides 5 clerk jobs. So you can take this away. This will take 3 housing away as well. And you can change it to this, and this gives you 5 more housing, but it removes 5 jobs. So you have to take it and put it there. We're going to do that and see how that works out. And we're going to provide extra jobs by doing something like that. Commercial zones. Anyway, it's just, and like this one, this is like, I don't have enough housing for all this. And you're like, well, habitation district. What if we did that? How many people could we put on this planet? On this hab? Like this, if we did this. Because these remove jobs, but these guys put research on here, so. So we're trying to take advantage of that. Had all these habitats, it was just crazy. This one, 5 jobs, 8 available housing. So all we really need to do is bump like that up. Actually, yeah, we can replace this. Don't do that. We can replace this with. Still not sure I've ever figured out the perfect balance for that. That planet's getting close to being done. This one, 18 unemployed pops on this planet. Oh my goodness. They need more jobs, and they got plenty of housing, so let's give it to them. Let's give them commercial zones so that they can make use of this. What are these? Auto forges. I don't want those. Those don't do me any good. Those are doing me no good. Auto forges. I got an EQ monopolist. I've got everything I need. This, like here, this replace this with city districts. We're just making these on this planet. We are just making consumer goods, civilian industries, because we know we're gonna need them when the integration kicks in and gets done. This planet is going to be like, whoa, Nelly. You're running out of housing, and that's fine, because we're going to do this. There you go. Oops, and now we're out of this. Buy. By and large. What is this? This has everything it needs. Just needs some more jobs. This is done. You gotta move these people off. Okay, so... Or city district, which will provide a handful of clerk jobs, which still isn't really enough. So you need to move a couple people. Work our way up here. Yeah, like you guys, this plan's done. So you just... It's 90 though. What? 90 people. We need to find a way to get more people on that planet. We're fine for energy credits. So if we take this and replace it with 3 more city districts, let's see what that does, because this is going to take away 2 jobs. And it's going to replace it with clerk jobs. It's going to provide us with more housing. We don't need more housing. We just need more jobs. Oh, but if we have housing, we can take the Paradise Dome off. And we can put something else there. I see. That's what I was thinking. That's what my brain was trying to do. So if we do this, and take this and replace it with something that can actually provide a few more jobs, like that. That might work on that planet. This planet says, I don't have any more housing, and I don't have any more jobs. So you just need to, but again, there's only 87 people on it. I'd like to get a few more pops on it, so. But there's nothing else. Oh yeah, clone bats. Get rid of those. Okay, so there's more jobs if we do that. So we just need a little bit more housing. Let's try that. This planet just has a leader that needs to go somewhere else. A ruler. He's unemployed. Move him somewhere else. This planet says, I need more jobs. I got a leader that's unemployed. That's fine. They've got no more available jobs. So we're going to make some. This planet has an unemployed ruler. Well, let's move him. Put him on these science planets, and he'll either, on these science ring worlds, and he's either going to find a job, or he's going to eventually go down to the next caste level. Wow, how did all these unemployed rulers happen? Dingbats. Tomb world. No available jobs. I'll have to go down. Same thing here. Resettle you. Ring world. I don't mind putting those guys in the ring worlds because eventually they'll lower themselves. Time it takes pops to move to a lower stratum. Yeah, they're unemployed all over the place. Wow, here we got 5 unemployed people. This planet is full. Okay. Well, Ecumenopolis. Can I pronounce that today? I'm not sure. Has 3 unemployed people. What is this? This has 1 unemployed person, and it's a ruler. Again with the rulers. Ring A has an unemployed ruler. I'm just going to put them all on Ring M. Let them fight it out. That's one of my favorite scenes from The Dark Knight. This is when he's got the pool cues. He snaps it in half, and he's... we only have 1 opening. You're gonna fight for it. It's like, oh, things are getting serious now. Serious business. Alright, that's enough of messing around with that for now. let's see. We have all of our fleets kind of moving over here. We're going to get ready to go after the Boki Hive. Integration is still 80 months away, I think we said at the end of last episode. Let's take a look. It's the United Half-Stakashi Autocracy, and our integration is now 57 months away. Great. Okay, so we're getting close. They want to offer association status to the Boki Hive. Vote no, because they're, and here's why. Boki Hive they're a hive mind, and I don't want a hive mind in our federation. I just want to conquer them. So they keep trying to offer federation status, but I'm not up for that. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. No. Big thing is we got to get the next ring world sections built, or we're kind of in trouble. Because even some of our ring worlds now are like, whoa, I don't have enough jobs. And we have a lot of ring worlds. So to have this many ring worlds and not have available jobs is kind of startling. It's like, whoa. Look at all this. There they are. Unemployed specialist. You can move. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of ring worlds. That's a lot of ring segments, and we're not there. We're losing food. So we have to keep adjusting our trade down, but more importantly, we need to figure out one of the next ring world segments we make may need to be a food segment. The thing is, very soon, that whole integration thing is going to happen. And when it does, we're going to get all their worlds, and we're going to have to fix them. So, how put together those planets are, I'm not sure. So many of our worlds are done. We need most space. So if we go to the planner and look, what is there? Planet type is not colonizable. It's a barren world. Where is it? Terraforming candidate. Where's this at? Oh, it's over here. It's in this system. No. I'm not giving these guys associations.
Another day, another scientific breakthrough.
Energy, weapon, damage, attack, speed, damage. Go for speed. What's this say? Devote. Failed. Yes. So stop asking them for association status, because I don't want to give them association status. I want to conquer them. That is what I want to do. Stop trying to mess up my plans. Consumer goods. But this guy's don't have a stronghold yet? Oh, they need one of those. Oh, and clone vats replace. I definitely don't need any more growth on my planets. We're dealing with enough of that as it is. Yeah, there's only 2 planets left to colonize. This whole thing is just... Who got this? The Desanu Consonants. Consonants. Okay. Interesting. And they said, don't go here to Sargas. What happens if we do? What happens if we survey that system? They said don't go there, but... The Desanu Consonants, who are they? They're representative democracy. Who are they? They're just... Oh. For a long time, the name of the inventor of the Elegate was used as a curse among our people, but you've grown beyond since pettiness now. Tell us about yourselves. Where are there signs of battle in the cluster? Oh, are you referring to the shattered planets? They were the results of several regrettable mining accidents that occurred long ago. When we found ourselves stranded within our cluster, we had to make do with whatever minerals were available in the system we could reach. Unfortunately, during the darkest centuries of isolation, some of our people were a bit too eager in their attempts to secure resources. Mistakes were made. Why is the Sargas system off limits? For reasons of national security. That is all we can say for now. The Sarga system will remain restricted and off limits to all non-Desanu life forms indefinitely. Please refrain from entering it. Huh. Okay. Goodbye. Alright, well, we're gonna go in there anyways and maybe unleash hell. We'll see. I could be bringing this game about to a swift end maybe by doing that. Maybe we'll get crushed by some unimaginable horror. I'm starting to get short on minerals, and we're only selling 500 of them. I'm gonna cancel that for right now.
Research concluded.
And I'm gonna buy some more actually to deal with my surplus. Kinetic weapon, attack speed, explosive weapon damage. Yeah, let's do some of that. Your ships have entered Sargas, a star system in the L cluster that is off limits to all Noseno. We must insist that you withdraw from the system immediately. If you do so in a timely manner, it would seriously compromise our relationship. Go where we please. If you cannot heed the simple request, then your rights to traverse the L cluster is rendered null and void. Your presence will no longer be tolerated.
Science ship sustaining damage.
Oh, really? So are they all at war with me now?
Science ship status. Destroy.
Does that mean we're at war with them, or does that just mean defensive fleet? Go where we want. Are they gonna exit out into the galaxy now and try to wreak havoc on us?
Research concluded.
I'm curious what's going to happen. Food from chops. Yes, we could use some of that. Rising unemployment on the Hab. Yes, I know. Ringworld. Hamara. Okay. Yeah, gosh. Alright, these guys are not happy. Let's launch an anti-crime campaign. That would be nice. Distribute luxury goods. We've already done that. What about martial law? I don't want to declare martial law if I don't have to. They just have what? They don't have enough happiness? Let's fix that. Let's give you guys, first off, a holothene. You need some amenities, so we'll give you some commercials. We'll fix that. Then we'll see what we can do with you. Hab W says I got 14 unemployed people. Yes, I know. It's not helpful, is it? Yeah, well. Planetary management. Let's look at you. Exotic gas refinery. No. We need more jobs than that. Commercial zones. This habitat says I have 2 jobs. I have 4 spaces available. This habitat says I have had to crush all this. It's a refinery station. Then we don't have an option. Downgrade. Building is ruined. Demolish. These options aren't available, even though that's what I want to do. The oddness. Okay, so what's going on over there? Do we just... What's this? These are blood hosts. Should we go up there and crush these guys? What should we do about that? The Desanu Defense Fleet? Terminal egress? Where's our nearest L gate? Right, there's a gateway. Where's the L gates at? They look a little different. Those are all gateways. I'd like to go to war against the Boki Hive, but they have to stop being at war with the people that they're currently at war with. Let's see. What are edicts? F7? Okay, education campaign. Healthcare paying. I don't need pop growth speed anymore. We definitely don't need that anymore. Living metal making construction. Do that. Make those things move faster. And then fortress. Nope. Desperate measures. Nope. Okay. Where is the nearest L gate? for us. Unrest.
Research concluded.
Lots of gateways. Research. Uh-oh, now suddenly we're in the hole in consumer goods. We've been doing so well. A governor has died on Oneb Prime. Who do we have here? Administration capacity. Ooh. Where's Oneb Prime? Go to this. What sector is this? Onab. The Onab sector. What is this? Onab. Kuma Prime. Onab Prime, it's right there. Okay, so let's do. Alright, a little sneeze there. We're back. Onab Prime, I'm looking to see what they have here. It's consumer goods. It's research. It's more consumer goods, more consumer goods. So, as far as who would be a good governor, ship build speed is not a big deal. Army build speed is not a big deal. So we'll just go with that guy. I'm tempted to run up here and just try to blow these guys away. Give me a powerful fleet here. I need to get all my fleets taken care of before I even consider that. And more research is done. Energy weapon damage. What did I miss on edicts? Anything? Farming subsidies. No, I'm not going to use that. So if we go up here and we
research concluded.
Cancel, remove that. Research, strike craft, attack speed. Where are the rest of my fleets? What was that noise? New branch, office. What's that? I'm not worried about that. You get over there. 8th fleet, you're snoozing. Get over here. 11th fleet, I don't know what you're doing. We're gonna send you to where? Mega shipyard? Yes, go back there. We're gonna make you a complete fleet. 17th fleet, where are you? You're there. Okay, good. Okay, so I'll need to get full up. Like this. Make those ships.
Research concluded.
Ships ready to go. Food from jobs. I'm gonna keep hammering on that until it kind of gets us out of our hole. This habitat, oh my goodness. Lots of jobs, people that don't want to do them because they're clerk
Research
jobs.
concluded.
They're just too good for those jobs. Just too good for that. This habitat. This has 3 more housing on this particular planet. So room for 3 more jobs. Let's do that. All these habitats is kind of a nightmare. Oh yeah, and these guys don't have any consumer goods. So you can put a whole theater on there instead. Let's try that out and see how that works. 5 jobs, 6 available housing left, which is nothing spectacular.
Research concluded.
Goodness gracious, it all happens so fast. It just happens so fast, I say. Oh my goodness, the unemployed. The unemployed. And Boki Hive, no. We're not going to abstain. The answer is no. Can't do it. Can't have that. Can't have it. 54 months is what we had, or 53 months earlier, for our people who were being integrated. How long now? 37 months. 3 years. Well, that's awesome. In the meantime, what are we doing up there? Let's get 2 strong fleets. Like that one and that one. These are 489 and 455,000 fleets. I like that. That's strong. Let's go in here. Let's see what happens in the L gate, in the L cluster. Ring L.
Initializing hostile engagement protocols.
Make us happy and provide us jobs, which I can do.
Research concluded.
Yes, research concluded. Go ahead, promising officer. Good. What do we have going on here? They just came in here and conquered. We're gonna kick some. We're gonna go in there and we're gonna kick some. I don't know. Is it worth it to try to move Slowpoke over there? Slowpoke, why don't you move over there? See what happens. You're not building any ships right now, so.
Research concluded.
Kinetic weapon damage. Explosive damage. Let's see what happens here. One of you fleets can go over here. Let's go find a couple more fleets that are kind of done and move them around. And we'll come in here and we'll take care of the L gate. And let's get a science ship that is snoozing. There's a science ship that's snoozing? Wow. You may have to come over here and get ready to go into Sargas and see what's in there. Let's go crush these guys and see what's going on. Boki Hive still at war. Gosh. I'd love to be able to go crush those guys, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen.
Research concluded.
These guys are going to swarm right in here, aren't they? I actually need some footage here of people fighting. Let's do this.
Research concluded.
I needed that. Because I'm still working on the tutorial for shipbuilding for newbies. I've been trying to get that done, but I've been delayed by other things. I'd really like to get it done. So to do it, I need stuff like this. I just need some of this footage because, you know, when you're sitting there explaining things to people, sometimes there are no good visuals. Thanks for popping that up right in the middle there. Good job, folks. Let's get you over here. Let's get you over here. Let's get you No.
Research
No.
concluded.
I'm not giving association status to those clowns. It's not happening. As Jar Jar Binks said, I think that's some
Construction project concluded.
crunch and munchin'.
Construction
Is it a-
project concluded.
That was pretty hefty. Okay, let's see. Can you guys? No. Gosh, I don't want them to have association status. Can you guys go there? Let's see what's in here. Oh, this is gonna be nice. This is gonna be a big fatty, isn't it?
Striking hostile station. Construction project concluded.
My gosh, these pop-ups are killing my ability to grab good screen captures. The end of the Desanu. After our forces destroyed the space factory and the Sargas system, what remained of the entire Desanu civilization crumbled into dust. It seems clear now that the Desanu was some kind of advanced nanite life form. Archival computer logs recovered from the wreckage of the factory shed some light on this mystery. The L cluster was inhabited by a civilization that called itself the Desanu at some point. They created a new strain of nanomachines that helped them in the construction of their galactic gateway network. For unknown reasons, the Desanu recalled these nanites to the L cluster and attempted to deactivate them. When this failed, they sealed themselves in with the nanites by disabling the L gates. The logs end here, but there is evidence that some kind of titanic struggle raged in the cluster afterwards. Presumably, the nanites won, and then eventually chose to mimic the Desanu for some reason. They rebuilt the Desanu civilization as it appeared at the time of its destruction, and were apparently content to continue this charade even after the L gates were reopened. They were machines. I see. Well, yeah. Now the whole thing is wiped out. Oh my gosh. Build a starbase. We can claim some of this if we want. I'd like to. Okay. Science ship, go tell me what you got there. You guys can all go home. Spaceships, go home. Space fleets, go home. We will get you all repaired. You, Mr. Fatty. Juggernaut. I want you over here. Well, that was interesting. The Desanu. So, that wasn't nearly as threatening as it seemed.
Research concluded.
And it did seem fairly threatening there for a while. The Desanu. How interesting. Construction ship, you can follow behind. What we'll do is we'll have one of you just branching out and grabbing territory, and the other one will flow in nicely behind and actually create the star bases, the mines
concluded.
and stuff. Research concluded. Man, it's just tearing through the research. That's awesome. How much research do we have? 44K. Well, this planet says I don't have any peoples here to help with crime. You haven't given me anyone to help with crime, so we need to do that. Have Z. 1 available job, 2 available housing. I can bump that up slightly. How many jobs is this? 5? Okay. Yeah, you just need to move your people off. That's all. But we don't have anywhere to put you, really. 9 available housing and 9 available jobs. If we bump those up and maybe add one of those to that. One of those refinery states. And the rest of you just gotta start getting moved off, don't you? Well, that can provide a few more jobs. Oh, and there's plenty of housing. So the Sky Dome can be replaced. Let's do that. How much housing does the Sky Dome provide? 20? We're probably enough to move, because it'd be what, 40 and 40. It provides a bunch of amenities is the problem. We're going to take an amenity hit that we're going to have like 2. So the shrine, augur of the shroud jobs. Okay, and what's this? Produces energy. We don't need energy. What we need is we're going to get our energy in a different way via these. Aha. Yes. Okay. These are worlds that we have taken over, and we need to fix it. We need them to be fixed. So they must be fixed. Oh, you're gonna need way more than this, aren't you? Build that city district. You need a few more jobs. A few more jobs. 3 more jobs, and what is this? Clone vats? You need 3 more jobs. I can get you 3 more jobs if I give you this strong. It'll also give you some housing that you probably don't need, but that's totally fine. Get those guys ready for more jobs. These just need to move, and those just need to move and move and move. And move around. Here, this place, it doesn't quite have all the jobs that it's gonna need yet. What else is this missing? Oh yeah, Galactic Stock Exchange. Good. Move. What is this? 100% crime? Why is there 100% crime here? This never got taken care of, did it? Hypercoms form. Okay. I see what's going on here. Let's take one of these. Well, no. Yeah. Let's take that one. And replace it with this. Precinct houses. There's a lot of crime there on that world. That's no good. We can't have that. Okay, here we go. Same problem here. You guys have crime. We're going to do this. And then this. You guys just need to be moved. Ring J says I don't have. Oh, and you have a crime problem too. Kind of. Do we need to add another building in here then? What do we have an abundance of? Yeah, everything including volatile modes. Let's replace your exotic gases with one of these precinct houses. So you have 2 of those. I've learned on these ring worlds you really need 2 precinct houses, and if you don't have them, it's kind of amazing if it doesn't have a crime problem. So, yeah, like this one. It says, I've got a crime problem and I've got martial law. Let's end martial law. And let's give them 1 more precinct house. Ring E says, I don't have a crime problem. What do you have? Crime Lord deal. Crime plus 50%. Well, let's put an end to that. Ring D. Oh, it has a crime problem. Okay. Because it doesn't have 2. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta, in a lot of cases, you gotta have 2 precinct houses. Ring C. Just needs to move people. Right. Everybody else just needs to move people. Alright, got you. Well, that's where we're at. I'm not sure I care about grabbing all of this. I like this row, the nanites. And nobody else is up here grabbing it, so I guess we can kind of focus on that for a little while. Are you guys still at war, Boki Hive? This situation. Oh, gosh, you are. I would really, really, really like you guys to end that stupid war. Awoken wishes to declare war against the Free Bos Pachtux Union. Okay. Yes, let's get them.
A declaration of war has been announced.
What we're gonna do
Evading
is
hostiles.
Yeah, will to power, okay. The Free Bos Pachtux. Okay. Well, in that case, you gentlemen, get over here. Those guys aren't going to want to fight us. They think they're going to want to, but... yeah, so let's do this. You, Mr. 510, come down here and crush this. You, come down here and crush this. Oh yeah, I want the 510 fleet going in this direction. Right there, okay. Governor, gain the trip.
Research concluded.
My gosh, the research is just amazing. It's so amazing. It's so fast. Alright, let's take a look at... what's this doing? Needs 3 more jobs. Doesn't have... let's see, it's at 70. In order to get to more people on the planet, we're going to have to do that. Add those particular jobs and this place. You're going to need the cities. Just make all the rest of that cities. You're going to need those jobs, buddy. Okay, where's Jugs? Radicalization on Hab R3. Not concerned about it at this moment. What I am concerned about is making claims now. So I want to earn as much of this as I can. And when our subject integration is going to end soon, thankfully, so we can actually start to do some things.
Striking hostile station.
Need to get all my fleets moving against the free Bos Hachu. So let's get our fleets moving. Let's get them, boys and girls.
Construction project concluded.
So we'll spread our fleets out. Our massive, awesome, huge, strong, punch you in the face fleets. And then how far are we to integration? Because that's the important thing. Because then we'll have then we're gonna have
Research concluded.
17 months left. Great. Okay, so we can do that before the end of this episode. Then we're gonna get those spaces. We're gonna get those systems. And having those systems will really help. But more importantly, we'll have that influence. So we needed 360 influence up earlier to get this, which we really wanted.
Research concluded.
Federation level unlocked. The next one, great. I think that's the last level. Yep, we've unlocked the last level. Some nice bonuses here. Federation research agreements have the research speed increased by 5%. During an ongoing endgame crisis, gain 20% research speed. We've already defeated the crisis. Megastructure build capacity is now +1. Awesome. That's kind of the problem. I need influence to grab that. I also need influence to start building the next ring world segment. So, and we're ready. Great. Oh gosh. Okay. Anybody can go. Ring M. Ring N. LMNO. Come now. Ring O. Okay. O ring. Great. So now you guys doink. You guys doink. Awesome. Get building the next ones. That's what I want. Great. Oh my gosh, they'll be able to colonize those. They'll be able to move some people around. I need a fleet down here. Please. Get right here. Get on it. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Alright, go down here and crush that. The Boki. So these guys decided they wanted to be embroiled in another war. Well, that's good. We're just gonna have to claim absolutely as much as we can. So, but that's fine because currently we're finishing integration of one subject, and then we want to begin the integration of our other subject. So it's not like we're in a hurry to start
Research
a third
concluded.
vassalization war, even though we do want to crush the Boki Hive that way. Nanite transmitter, rare technology. Take a look at that. So we want to get that. Let's see, track on map. Go to. Give me our science vehicle. I think I'm not so worried about the L cluster right here, so not a big deal. I mean, it's gonna use
Research concluded.
association status. No, it's gonna give us. I'd like to get this. Gateways are being built. I'd like to
Evading
get that other
hostiles.
nanites over there.
Spaceports sustaining damage.
Spaceport sustaining damage. Let's go build this right here. I know it's going to use up precious influence, but it's not like this war is gonna end quickly. We just got started, so we just got started, boys and girls. We just got started, and it's 1 to 36. Yeah, I'm not sure you guys.
Research concluded.
You guys probably want to just, you know, at some point in time say, Uncle, we will become your vassals. We will do it. Oh my goodness, that's... I'll go up here then. Take that.
Initial colonization phase commencing.
Yay, that's our ring world.
Initial colonization phase commencing. All systems nominal.
There we go. Let's watch this. Watch this. It's not my fault. Told me he fixed it. End of the free Adix polity. Star Nation has been destroyed by its enemies. Great. One more group down. Yeah, it's the swarm. They swarmed him and it was all over. Order restored. Okay, that's nice. It's a pleasant thought. Research says, hey, please give me something to do. In breach of galactic law. Focus denounce unidentified empire. I'm really hoping that some of this is going to be fixed in when I get to the newer updates. This is still 2.62 because I didn't want to change it in the middle of this game. And I'm really hoping that some of this galactic law stuff gets fixed because it seems like it's not working correctly. The denouncement in particular seems to be sort of broken. I chose defense platform there and I didn't mean to, but that's okay. What are you guys doing? Let's send you somewhere. Send you somewhere to kill some enemies, shall we? Let's send you where? Where do we want you to go? Like right there? Let's go. Let's go wipe out our enemies and hear the lamentations of their women. Crom is good. Let's see, what are you guys doing? Can you just go down there?
Construction project concluded.
329, 340, I'm getting there.
Research concluded.
Yeah, because this is what I wanted to do. I'm gonna just, I know it's costly to go get this stuff, but I don't want anybody else getting it, so I'm greedy that way. Do it. Greedy. I'm greedy. Yes, I know. I am. Want all the land. I want all the star systems. I want them all. This has been a bug for a long time. It keeps dealing with that one system even though it's okay. So that's a little odd. Paradox, you might want to fix that. I said, listen. If you're going to make me pause the game just so I can choose research. What's going on? Oh, alright. Yes, our subject integration is done. So it was over here. Subject has been successfully integrated into our empire, which is fantastic. So now the half-Stakashi Union is gone. See this? I'm all about shrinking this board here. Which means we no longer, at the end of the month, we're not going to have to lose that to subject integration 5. It's done. So we need to go through their planets. Vokon, the hierarchy of Vokon, rebels of the Silicon Manifold. We can put an end to you pretty quick. Yes, we're over on starbase capacity. I'm not too worried about that. I just want to go through their planets. But I also want to see what the heck's going on here. So let's see. Frontier sector. Yeah, there's all this stuff up here. So, you... Cherion's Crystal. Oh, I like that name so much better than that. I like names like this. If I could type Cherion's Crystal. That is cool. Okay, you get to be the center of the new sector. Oops, sorry. Yes, new sector. You get to be a resource silo world? No. No, we're not doing it. Industrial world. Give us your new boss. Crime. Yes, take a bite out of crime because there's going to be some. Alright, Cherion's Crystal. This is garbage. Yeah. Resource silos. Oh, for the love of Pete. Alright. Oh, you've just botched your planet. You've just botched it up. I don't know what you'd think you're doing here, but this is not what you should be doing with it. You've completely borked it. So we're gonna have to fix it. Get rid of all that food and change it to housing. This is just gonna take some time. Pop growth discouraged. That's the other thing. We could... See, I don't like this because... What I don't like about growth discouragement is it costs influence. If it didn't cost influence, I would use it all the time. But gosh, it's just... How do I end? Resume robot assembly because I want that off of there. Right. So that Cherion's Crystal grabbed all those guys. So we don't have a frontier sector anymore. That's awesome. Let's take a look at this. What is that name? Okay, let's change this to Hish. Hish. H-I-S-C-H. Let's go. Oh my gosh, you're making it bad on me. Hish 2. Caramel, that's nice, but you're gonna be Hish 3. And we're gonna have to take some time and change all these to Gaia worlds. In fact, let's just start it. Let's get it started. Well, this is gonna be a refinery world. This will be nice. Refinery world seems very nice here. It's got more food than minerals, so let's do that. Administration park. No, 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 no. And for the last time, no. It's just no. So we'll get these. It's just gonna take time. That's the thing. When you take stuff over like this, where's Rixish? In what system? You're in the UNAC system. I like the name Rixish better. So we're going to change this to Rixish. Or Reesish. Or however you want to say it. Strategic Coordination Center. Oh, nice. It's our megastructure now. Resume robot assembly. I will leave population growth discouraged on this planet, but I will change this to a consumer good world. Industrial world. You guys had all this energy over here and you botched the job. So let's not make that mistake again. You got resources on here and we'll fix you. Hyper entertainment forums. We will fix you. Sing it. You're a mess and we're gonna fix you. Same thing. They designed your planet terribly. We're gonna fix you. Let's see. Goodness gracious! Oh my gosh! Put a research institute up here. Make me shake my head. Shake my head. All right, so that's where we're at right now. That's the end of our episode. I had a lot of fixing to do. We're at war. Yeah, we're at war. So we're at war with those guys. We keep waiting for the Boki Hive to be done with their war with the Free Bose Patchtux Union and the Republic of Yheem. We're gonna try to get as much influence now. See, this is what I like. Our influence is now 9 per month. We just finished integration of this vassal over here, so we're not going to integrate the other one for a while. So here we go. We'll take care of this war. All right, this is where I'm going to leave it. Folks, thank you so much for watching. As always, I hope you guys dig it. If you like the episode, give it a thumbs up. If you dig the channel, subscribe. If you have a question or comment, drop it down below. I also want to say I apologize if I can't get to everybody's comments. YouTube has a page that I check every morning that shows me comments I have not responded to, and apparently there's something wrong with their algorithm and it does not put all of your comments in there. So sometimes as I'm surfing through the individual videos, I will see comments and they'll be like a day old, 3 days old, 2 weeks old. I'm sorry if I miss your comments. I do try to answer everybody or respond to everybody's stuff to let you guys know that, you know, you're my audience. It's still a small channel. While I have time to interact with you before it gets too big, if it gets too big, I try to do that. So that's where that's at. So if I don't respond to your comment, don't take it personally. Sometimes YouTube just isn't showing me everything I want to see. And finally, if you feel like financially supporting the channel, maybe for the small price of a cup of coffee per month, $5, if this is entertaining to you and you watch it a lot, hey, you know, my Patreon's listed down in the description below. No pressure, man. I'm so appreciative of the Patreon supporters I even have. I'm kind of mind blown that you guys are doing it. So thanks a lot. I'll see you next time. Stellaris signing off. This is Colors Fade.